For almost 2 years now, we've been asking for a different rifle to be able to hunt coyotes with. Well, I think now we finally are getting one. We're going to be getting a 22 Hornet bolt action rifle. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know anything about a 22 Hornet. I've never owned one in my life, but I do know a 17 HMR is an amazing rifle, and supposedly the 22 Hornet is better than a 17 HMR. So in that case, I am all for it. Now, can you imagine if we could use a 22 Hornet on, say, the Javelina? It'd be awesome. We got a real nice, well, actually, it's a huge level 4 right out there at 150 yards out. We do have the 243. Ooh, another big old level 4 right there. So in this case here, we're going to be using the 243 bolt action rifle for now. All right, so we got this level 4 right here. I think we might go for him, but then again, I do believe there's also another big 4, which potentially is even bigger. And I want to make sure, oh yeah, that's him right there. We're gonna have to be a little patient here and let him step out over the top of this hill. But what I was saying before, oh, well, that didn't take very long. Can you imagine how cool it's gonna be able to hunt these guys with a 22 Hornet? We just smoked them. And since we have this level 4 out here as well, we're gonna try and make... Tried. That's why I said try. Tried to make a perfect brain shot. It didn't work. But I do believe that should take him down. So what I was trying to say is that when you get the 22 Hornet, you're probably going to want to go for, you know, brain shots on a lot of different species. For instance, like the Javelina. In real life, you'd most likely want to be able to go for a perfect brain shot. Same thing with the alligator. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing though. I don't know when the alligator comes out if you're gonna have to be able to take only a side-on brain shot, because then that's gonna kind of mess up the whole don't go for headshots thing. So I don't really know what's gonna happen with that, but I'm kind of curious, because in real life you'd probably want to shoot them, well, I know you'd want to shoot them right behind the ear and dispatch them pretty much as fast as possible. Alright, so here's going to be one of our Javelinas. That's the one that we made a nice right lung shot at 129 yards, a 105 gold, and it's a brown as well. So very cool, a nice size gold Javelina. And then we got this Javelina down right over here. Let's take a look. That was actually an even bigger one, a 108.4, and I'm a little confused about this because did we not try and make a perfect brain shot? Or was that the other one? Okay, so this is definitely the first one. He scored 108.4 gold. So yeah, that makes sense. That's the biggest one. So I just went back and watched the video and I realized that that first one clearly we smoked, but the second one I tried to make a brain shot and it must have missed because it said that it was a clean miss and we only hit it one time on the run in the lung. Nonetheless, what I found was we have a male coyote out here at about 200 yards. In fact, there he goes right out there. We just jumped him up about 50 yards right in front of us here. He got a little bit too close, but not a bad size level 6 out there. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull off this shot, guys. I really don't, because he's in some pretty thick brush there, but he might turn. And if he does, we could probably take that shot, but probably not. I'm thinking more of the probably. That was a pretty sweet shot. We took the shot at about 150 yards right through that brush there. We had one little tiny pocket. He was quartering away, so I put it right on that hind quarter, and I think we must have caught right up in there and got liver or something, because, man, he didn't go 15 yards. But I mean, honestly, how cool is it going to be able to have a rifle to hunt for coyotes with other than the 243? I'm super pumped about that. So here lays our nice male coyote right here, and he's gonna be a 48.5, which, man, he was actually just shy of being a gold, but we did pull off a liver shot just like I thought. I'll definitely take that. 109 yards out and a nice liver shot on a real decent coyote. Was that another coyote or was that a bobcat that just came barreling through there? That is another coyote, and it's actually a female. Holy, she is hauling. I hit her kind of far back. Well, according to the hunting pressure here, it looks like she definitely did go down. So that means we did pull off an intestine hit. And right here is blood rate medium, which is not an amazing shot. But you know what? It's definitely a doable shot, so I'll take it. Yep, intestine and a 39 female. So we're getting a 22 Hornet bolt action rifle, but a lot of people are wondering what weapon classes it's going to cover, and I'm not 100% sure, but if I had to guess, I would say 1 to 3. So as you can see here, this is a class 2 animal, so he will definitely be covered by the 22 Hornet. And this is actually pretty cool because there's a whole pack of coyotes out here at about 200 yards. And you can imagine just how cool it would be to be able to snipe one of these nice male coyotes with a 22 Hornet at about 200 yards. First off, just take a look at this view and admire how amazing this map is. Look at this. Look at the view. You can see for miles out here. Now, let's try and find that coyote out there. That's going to be him right there, as a matter of fact. He's about 250 out. Quartering slightly away. But that shot right there was money. And there lays our nice male yote. Oh, we could try and get this one as well. You know, another cool thing that we're going to be able to use a 22 Hornet bolt action rifle on is going to be the Mexican Bobcat. We got one out there at about 350 yards right now, but before we take the shot, I want to read you a little bit about the description of this 22 Hornet bolt action rifle. So it says, this classic bolt action rifle is the perfect tool for small game hunting. Chambered in 22 Hornet, also available in 3 distinct variations. It is both reliable and powerful enough to be able to keep small predators away from property and livestock, which basically means that you're going to be able to hunt anything that's going to attack or threaten anything that's going to be the size of a livestock or smaller. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty sweet, and so I am almost 100% sure we're going to be able to use this for coyotes, and I'm super excited about that, because since we didn't get a 17, this is going to definitely make up for it. Alright, so now we're going to have to try and pull off some crazy shot here at about 355 yards. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to hold quite a bit high. I mean, I think we hit it. What in the... Smoked her that time. You know what I just realized? We are super high up on top of this cliff here, and we're looking down into this valley, so that means our bullet's gonna have a little bit of raise to it. So that's basically why we shot high 2 different times, and I probably should have compensated for that, but oh well, at least we figured it out in the end, and we ended up smoking her our second to last shot. Alright, so we definitely smoked a coyote here, and there's one laying right over here. Well, I found our first big male, and it's going to be a 48.8, just shy of being a goal, but we absolutely smoked him at 205 yards out. Made a perfect left lung shot right there. And now we have, I believe, 2, maybe 3 more coyotes that we shot at that ran off this direction, I believe. And oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, that shot was money, come on. Oh, we're zeroed in for 300. Oh, no. Oh, we were zeroed in for 300. I always forget to do that sometimes. And that is change your zeroing. Okay, the first shot was 220. We hit it in the back of the neck. And the second shot was 260. Got a double shoulder blade shot. Quite an interesting shot there, considering I don't know how the heck we weren't able to hit vitals on that. But so as we're heading over here to get our Mexican Bobcat, people are probably wondering, why is a 22 Hornet bolt action rifle better than a 17 HMR? Well, there's actually 2 reasons. One, it shoots faster. It shoots about 300-400 feet per second faster than a 17 HMR. And 2, it's a center fire cartridge versus a rim fire. A 17 is a rim fire, which means it hits kind of the outside of the shell versus the center, and it causes it to be a little bit less consistent. But here's our Bobcat laying right here, right where we took the shot, and we pulled off a 365 yard spinal cord shot. So every single time we were shooting high there, and that's because we were super high up on that cliff top there. So you got to remember to compensate for that shot there. But can you imagine how cool it'd be to be able to take that thing down with a 22 Hornet at 300 plus yards? I'm super excited to be able to try that out. So I thought we'd give it a try at night here, and imagine what it's going to be like to be able to hunt at night with a 22 Hornet bolt action rifle for some coyotes. I think that's going to be a pretty incredible time. We got a beautiful level 7 out there, about 250 yards out. We don't have the greatest angle for a shot, so we're going to try and work our way and get a little bit closer to be able to make this happen. Alright, so I'm thinking this is going to be pretty good right here. We're looking at about 220 yards. Now, he's still facing us, which isn't ideal, but if we zero in for 300 and we hold it right on the heart, we should be looking pretty good here. In fact, I want to try and get on this rock so we can get a really good downward angle. We're going to crouch. We don't need to go prone or anything like that, but okay, that's going to be him right there. Ooh. Don't want to take that shot. Beautiful shot, and a big old coyote is down. You know, what I'm actually hoping is that with this new rifle, we're not going to get tons of drop like we are with this 243. For instance, that shot right there was only 220 yards, but we actually have to zero in for 320 yards because it drops so much. But here he lays, our big old level 7 beautiful male coyote, and that's gonna be a 52.9 gold, pulled off a 221 yard perfect left lung shot there, and a beautiful gold coyote to finish off this hunt. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know how excited you guys are to be able to finally have a new rifle to hunt coyotes with for the first time in probably like 5 years. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.